we got Tom Brady and we got Aaron Rodgers. For at that, these two players are at the top of the MVP race. It's real simple. I'm gonna just ask you, man, Tom or Aaron, who you got?
MVP or just overall better player?
You know what? I'm glad that you asked that because shout out to my Uncle Nikki, a great Hoskin man. Shout out to Mister, my brother. Shout out to Troy, man. Shout out to Jordan, young Hoskins. You know what I'm saying? Young lad doing this thing at Missouri State. Shout out to them, man. We was over at Unc House and we was talking about that. That was the conversation that came up. Who's better? Is it Aaron Rodgers or is it Tom Brady? And it was from a career perspective.
Oh, career wise. Oh man.
Nah. And you said, you just asked, are we talking about this year? What you want to talk about? I'm gonna say for the career.
Career?
Who would you go with? Now let's lay it out on the line. Of course, we know all of the rings that Tom Brady got. What do you got? 6, 7? 7 rings.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Now this is a staggering stat that really shook me. Aaron Rodgers has been in the league for 17 years. Aaron Rodgers has not thrown 100 interceptions.
Right.
I don't think y'all heard what I said. Aaron Rodgers has been in the league for 17 fucking years.
I got another stat too.
And Aaron Rodgers has not thrown 100 interceptions.
Wait.
Now, go ahead.
It's only 3. He only threw 3 pick sixes his whole career too.
3 pick sixes his whole career. Just so everybody know, Tom Brady threw 3 this season. Just so everybody know. I'm a Tom Brady fan, but I am going to give this guy his credit. Aaron Rodgers, man, because there's people that'll say, well, he's set for 3 years. Okay, take 3 years out. In 14 seasons, he has not thrown 100 interceptions. This season right now, 34-5. 34-5. I mean, he's balling at a phenomenal level.
I would say Rodgers is the MVP this year too, because the help. I think the Buccaneers got more help.
Whoa!
I'm talking about with the injuries too. Devontae Adams been out. Well, I know they lost Godwin. They just lost Godwin. They got Mike Evans, Antonio Brown.
Oh, wait a minute. I know we didn't mention that word. Why do we even? They got who?
They had AB.
Oh, okay. All right. That's better. They had AB. But Tom Brady is another respectable season. 40-12, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. In the last game that they played against the Jets, they were down 24-10, and his best wide receiver walked out of the game at the top of the third quarter. And he still wins that game.
Yeah.
He still wins that game. So one more time, man. So you're choosing Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady?
I mean, Tom Brady all time is number 1, but right now I think Rodgers is better in MVP this year.
The team is winning. They just clinched the number 1 seed. Tampa Bay in a little bit of a struggle. But I'm a Tom Brady fan, man. I think I think even still with this year, one thing that Tom got going for him is that he's played more games than A-Rod. I think A-Rod was suspended for 3 games?
I think so.
Which is crazy, because that even puts more of a what's the name. I probably shouldn't even mention that. But Tom has played the entire season. As of lately, he's had to deal with the issue that the world has had to deal with, COVID with the teammates, and he's played through that well. his wide receivers are changing almost like that last year in New England, like it did
Every day, every week is something different.
And it's just crazy, that we were talking about, Tom Brady, and now, and we were talking about how he's coming from behind in a game. At the top of the third quarter, AB decides, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with this. I'm not playing anymore. What's your take on that, man?
And I'm an AB fan too, man. Man. Great career. He's the beast. Steelers. I think he made 4 first-team All-Pros.
Man. Came from Central Michigan. Fire up chips.
Right. Fire up chips. Yep. I actually think it is a mental breakdown, honestly, bro.
Do you really think it's one? Well, I mean, and before you say that, I'll give you this story. So I'm at the gym today. My trainer is a diehard Steelers fan. So he had a conversation with one of the old Steelers players, and he was just pretty much saying that at times, they would see AB talking, to himself on the sideline, and because when I saw a CTE, I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, this guy, he's always kind of been, I use the word eccentric and charismatic, and a little careless. He's always kind of been that way in front of the media. But, when I heard that and I saw the CTE, I'm like, man. But the only hesitation that I have in it is that he dropped the song. Okay, couple things. Let's put everything into totality. He needed 55 yards to get one bonus. He needed a touchdown to get another bonus. He needed 8 receptions to get another bonus. From what's been out on the internet, it said that the bonuses was going to be like $1 million if he would have got all of them. Conversations wind up spurring. I guess he was going to be benched at the half. He makes the scene. From certain reports, Bruce Arians has went to the public saying that he's no longer a part of the team, number one. And then number two, they also said that he tried to let him get back in the game. So, and then he dropped the song like 20 minutes after he walked out the stadium. So, while I pray that is not CTE or that whatever issues that brother is dealing with, I my heart goes out to him and I'm praying for him. But I have to kind of give him the side eye a little bit. Like, maybe some of this was staged. It was week 16. They only had one more game left after this week.
And they sit starters the last game most of the time.
So maybe he just was like, hey, before y'all fire me, I'ma just make this grand exit. And if that's the case, you 33 years old, bro. If that's the case, we at that point in our lives where we got to be more professional than anything.
Yeah, and I think we see that Terrell Owens, which is one of the best receivers ever, didn't make the Hall of Fame the first time.
Facts.
So the voters gonna look at that, man. The voters gonna look at it when it's time for it. He gonna make it, but first ballot, I don't know, the actions.
Probably not. No, hell no. Hell no. He's not gonna make first ballot Hall of Famer. But you're right. It does play all a part, and it's just like now, because it's most certainly for Hall of Fame. He got the numbers. He got the ring. He balled out in the Super Bowl. Man,
Yeah, I know.
So it's just, bro, our heart go out to you, man. We hope everything is right, but it was borderline BS. But if there is an underlying issue, AB, we hope you get well. We hope you are okay. Tom Brady did express empathy about the situation, and he said that with this friendship that he has with him, they've had a lot of times, a lot of great times. So I thought that was big for Tom to say. He did say that, you know, we need to be concerned and our heart need to go out to him because we don't know what could possibly be going on.
Right.
I felt like it was a little PC, but at the same time, very somewhat genuine. So I'll roll with that. So yeah, man. AB, we hope you do better. We hope you get better.